Hello growers, let's chat on growth. Today I have three questions for you. And with these three questions, I hope you will bring in some new awareness to yourself. And I've answered these questions myself, and I found that it is so helpful to be aware of what is holding me back and changing that for the future that I want. So the first question is recall a recent failure of yours, like no matter big or small. But it should be about something you really care. Do you have one in mind? Take a moment to pause the video if you like. Now, go back in time when that happened. What was your first emotional reaction to it, to this failure? I'm going to let you answer it, and I'm going to share my result now. So in my case, I love playing golf and had spent a good amount of time playing and learning every week. I kept going to the range and really get my distance improved, and I feel so good about it. So last month, when I finally have a chance to go to the real course to play golf with my friends, I have this mentality to perform well since I believe I'm no longer a beginner anymore. So it turned out that I could not handle the stress and expectation I put on myself. I gave myself like so much stress. I start to hit badly, and one after another it just goes south. I told myself to relax, but it just didn't work. I have no idea what went wrong. And you probably feel bad in your experience facing a failure, like any other 99 out of 100 people, right? It's natural. But here comes the next question. Where does this emotion comes from? Like, think about it. Why do you feel bad? So take a moment and pause the video if you like. In my case, I feel ashamed seeing myself perform like crap on the golf course. I start doubting myself for my talent. And for like my internal dialogue, it goes something like this. Am I really a cut for this? Where is my confidence I built up from the range? What's wrong with me? If you haven't noticed, you are actually judging your own performance. A failed grade now means you're not smart enough. A failed relationship now means you're not worth loving, etc. You feel bad because you're seeing the result as equals to your worth. And that is not true. So Zig Ziglar said, I love this quote, failure is an event, not a person. So remember, you are more than what you do. And let's get to the third part of the question. Does it have to be this way? What are the alternative points of view that can nourish hope instead of frustration? Take a moment and be creative. What are the alternative points of view? I want to share with you a profound distinction. That is, do you have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset? A person with a fixed mindset does not realize whatever result they get in life only represents certain skill level they currently possess. And any skill can be learned. I'm speaking of facts here. A growth mindset person simply knows the fact that if he wants to get better result next time, he can. He just needs to put in the effort. So now his failure becomes only a feedback that is neutral to him to know what he should work on. To a certain extreme, this failure becomes excited for him instead of frustrated, because when he knows this, he knows that he can improve. There's no chance of growth if you don't know your weakness, right? So that's what I did. The second time I went to the course. I told myself I'm working on improving my skill on the course, not trying to prove my worth or anything through the score. It is my willingness to put in the effort that defines my value, not the outcome. Hey, and as a result, perhaps surprisingly, I performed 24 strokes less than my last attempt, which is a big deal. The improvement did not come from my improvement of golf skill, but my skill in handling my anxiety. Now the score is still far from what I want in the long run, but now it no longer bothers me because I accept that this score actually reflects my capability of now, and if I choose to work on it, it will only get better. So that was the question, to be aware of your fixed mindset and growth mindset. Here's a bonus question. Now you know about it. What are you going to do about it? What can you do to make sure you are one step closer to a growth mindset? And that can happen today. Take a moment, be creative, find a solution. As we're near the end of this video, if you're following along, I believe you saw some benefit of taking notice of your own emotion and questioning where they come from. And if you also try to use some alternative points of view to look at your past, look at your failures, you will find immediate change in your feeling, how you feel about this event, and your attitudes toward the future. This is the path of awareness and a proactive life that I hope you're enjoying it as much as I do. Now, there's no shame about getting all the support you need to get what you want. It's completely free to start a conversation on Tharo.app and use these powerful questions to bring awareness to you. You can also chat directly with me on the website. See the link below. Self-awareness might be something new to you, or you're just getting started. But when you have it as a clear goal and start taking records and effort, it inevitably improves. All right, that's it for today. It was a great chat with you on growth, and I will see you next time.